Alright guys, welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. I want to do an account overview and kind of show off my account. And talk about like my experiences throughout the years, because I figured that would be like a pretty cool and fun thing to do with that just doesn't involve, also just playing the game. We'll go ahead and get my gift as well, so we can see I've actually been playing for 1,825 days. Gonna be at 2,000 very soon, so I can easy a STR Goku, which is gonna be pretty cool, pretty fun. So we can go ahead and go to the character list, and we'll actually go back down to acquired. We'll kind of go throughout all this stuff. So as you could probably tell, I actually started during the download celebration that Tech Gogeta dropped. Or not the well, was it a download? I don't even remember if it was download celebration. I think it was download celebration. Either way, it was the dual campaign with Global and JP where we did the it was a Tech Gogeta, the to be continued as we all know it by now, and obviously the physical Omega Shenron. Now, I was actually lucky enough to pull him on release. I think Tech Gogeta was pretty cool at the time. And my account having not a lot of people on it, just made it that much better. I did farm some of the free-to-play units as well, like Bulma, the Goku that was over here. I remember having them for a long time. This was actually one of my favorite cards for quite a long time, just because of his leader skill. Just having the 2 key and 40% attack and defense just like on every single team. It made it where if I wanted to run a specific team and I didn't have the leader for it, I would just always run that unit. And then we could kind of get to around the 4th year anniversary. Actually, no, I guess 4th year anniversary would be more so up. I got Tech Kaioken Goku before the 4th anniversary, which is I was really happy that he awakened during that time period. I think that was like a pretty cool idea. And I'm kind of sad that they don't really do stuff like that anymore, like having like a unit that awakens through anniversary medals, or like the anniversary unit. But we're getting to a point where there's not really a lot of units that haven't awakened already, and it's more so like free-to-play units that need awakenings or EZAs or stuff like that. So I can understand them, not having like side banner units or non-Dokkan Fests on Dokkan Fest banners anymore, because I feel like that has like completely died out now. Obviously the side banner units are just like one or two, and it's always their first appearance. Then we have a lot of the other free-to-play units as well, but I remember using Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 a lot. They were really fun. And it was funny because my brother was telling me like don't farm this unit, or no, sorry, he was telling me to farm this unit. He was telling me to put all the time and effort, and then he was like, gotcha, this unit actually sucks. And I was like, I don't know, I kind of like them, and I like their animations a lot, and I think they gave support beforehand, right? Yeah, the 4 key and 50% defense was really helpful. Made it where if I was running units on like a leader skill that didn't have a lot of key on it, or like I was talking about before, the Super Saiyan God Goku, having that extra support was really helpful, especially having a lot of LRs on the team at the time, or putting LRs on the team at the time. And then we start getting, like I was talking about, next download celebration. I actually hated this time period because I pulled first form Frieza twice in one rotation, when as you can see here, my entire account was based on superclass units. Like I had it's undeniable, I had more superclass units than extreme, and if not, it was like really close, but I still obviously favored superclass more, because I wasn't like a big villain guy like how some other people were, but I was still so mad that I got Tech Frieza twice, and I probably went like 800 900 stones, or however many I could get as a free-to-play person into Goku, and I didn't pull him once, and it really did suck. I remember Int Gogeta being kind of underwhelming when I used him. STR Vegito Blue was also another unit that I thought was a little bit underwhelming when I used him, which is funny because my brother was telling me not to farm this unit because he was tricking me, and saying that this unit was not as good as Great Saiyaman, but obviously, like, as a unit, Vegito Blue definitely clears. But for the teams that I was running at the time, Vegito Blue wasn't as good as Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Oh, the pain. So this is like when New Year's celebration came up. You can see that I got like a lot of different Dokkan Fests that I did not have at the time. One of them being this bum, Super Saiyan Broly. I actually pulled him. I think there was like 3 rotations on the New Year's banner, and I pulled him 3 times. 3 times. And it sucked so bad. Yeah, it was 3 times because there's no other LR around here. And if it was another LR, it was Majin Vegeta. And it was like they were like the clear worst out of the bunch that you could get. And I remembered hating it so much because I was like, please, I just want something else. And this Bardock as well, which sucked too, because I would always pray on him to do a seal, and he would never seal, ever. Because back then, before his EZA, he had a medium chance to seal, and it was so stupid. Because I remember seeing the other Bardock units, and I was like, why did they have guaranteed seals? But Dokkan Fest, the premium one, did not have a guaranteed seal. It was so dumb. I started farming the Ginyu Force units like a little bit by little bit. It obviously took a lot of time, considering that they are very stupid on how they do it. Like, you have to do it Monday through Friday. Then we actually get to the 4th year anniversary because I get Pan, of course. I actually remember this cooler actually helping me a lot during the AGL, the extreme AGL. Like I didn't put a lot of SA into him because I was just like, I'll just get his hidden potential. But I don't really have a lot of Kais. But he was really nice because his support actually does help that team, the extreme AGL team, when I needed to do Super Battle Road. He obviously got smacked up, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. Then we get into the Broly movie celebration, which I'm still a little bit upset about, but not too much because the free-to-play units are like far and away the coolest out of. Like, I don't know if I would say any other free-to-play unit will ever be and has ever been as cool as the Super Saiyan Blue coats. Like the coat units, like, because they're just so cool. The stickers at the when they did get them was really nice. Their EZAs were their free to play units were pretty good. I would definitely say that this was like one of the times as well that since I started playing Dokkan, where a Vegeta unit was better than a Goku unit, like just straight up. I think you could argue that Vegeta Super Saiyan 4 from the 4th year anniversary was better because he started out with full defense but not a lot of attack, and then Goku was the opposite. He started with all his attack built up but built up his defense. I think you could probably argue that one, but at the same time, Goku's family was like 10 times better than Vegeta's family. So, but yeah, that was like such a cool time period. Dude, I'm still. I remember this too. The EZA situation back then on Global was like 10 times worse than it is now. Going and doing stuff like Int Janemba and waiting like, what was it, 8-9 months for them? We had to wait a week or 2 for these guys when it was a dual campaign. I was like, what the hell is happening? It was horrible. EZAs were horrible back then. I didn't even get the Super Saiyan Gods either from the Broly banner. I keep clicking on everything other than them. But I think I got these guys off of tickets, which is pretty cool. The Tech God Goku. And this is one of the units that I really do hope. I really hope they get an EZA sometime soon. They're so good, and I'm really upset that they actually didn't EZA them with physical Path Coup. I feel like that was like the perfect situation to do it. Because you have literally the best case scenario for Path Coup. They share not the most amount, but a good amount of links. Guidance to the Dragon Ball's Incredible Adventure. I think they might share Infighter as well. Does Path Coup share Infighter? I don't think so. It might have been. Oh, it was Innocence. Yeah, Innocence. Guidance to the Dragon Balls. Yeah. He doesn't obviously share Shattering the Limit. Incredible Adventure. Yeah, and obviously no Penguin of the Village. But even still, regardless of the linking situation, having another type orb changer as well with Path Coup, and both of them get like damage reduction. Like I feel like that was like such a clear and easy choice, but we unfortunately didn't get it. Who knows when they'll easy 8, but hopefully they do it when Path Coup is still relevant. Yeah, this was another one of the New Year celebrations. I got a lot of Dokkan Fests of like just random variety, you know. Cell was the one that I got this time, which I was okay with. Helped out my extreme team a little bit, especially because my extreme physical was pretty lacking at the time. Then I started obviously doing World Tournament, and that was hell. I remember this guy actually easying, and he was like one of the best sidebinding units in the game, if not the best at his time, because he had the int Rosé slash the who's another unit who has it? It's int Rosé and physical Vegeta, the you are number 1 Vegeta. He had that passive where every single time that you raise his key, he would get more attack and defense. Then he obviously had it here too, where he would raise his attack, so he was doing a lot of damage. He was more than fine defensively. Like, he was cooking a lot. I really did like this unit, and it's the reason why I had him rainbowed. And I don't remember if I had him link 10, because I don't think the link system wasn't out then. But I probably should eventually level 10 him. Then we had a couple of LRs, like free-to-play LRs that I did as well. Here we go with the Metal Core Army, who was okay. I think they helped me a lot in the Extreme Int SBR as well, which all the typing SBRs were really hard at the time, especially for my team. SBR was like it's a killer for new people for sure. Get some more World Tournament units, get some more Unawakened units that I kind of just waiting for them to be relevant for me to really care about awakening them. Oh yeah, Yamcha and Poor. I can't remember if they easy 8 or not, or if they're going to easy 8 on JP, but I hope either that. No, I think Tien just got their easy 8, right? So I hope Yamcha and Poir are pretty good, but we'll see. I got Go Frieza from the thing finally. I was hoping for this LR for a long time from the New Year's, and it was just L after STR Broly after AGL Majin Vegeta, and I was just so pissed off. More World Tournament units here. I can't believe I got 11 of these guys. Or the Great Saiyaman. We got another situation where I just pull a whole bunch of random. Oh yeah, here is the anniversary. Yeah, I it's crazy. I got Goku on, I think it was like the first 600 stones, which for a free play account, that's like everything you have. I pulled him and I was so happy. He's one of my first link 10 units. He's one of my favorite units for sure. I just wish they did his EZA a little bit better. And then Physical Gogeta was like another unit that I got a little bit too late. I didn't pull him on release, and on 4th year anniversary I pulled him, and it was kind of like they were kind of aging out, you know, like they weren't like the best. They were kind of like a dodge or die character at that point, I would say. Especially for like supers and SBR. But the thing is that like Goku was tanking around the same. Oh, we could look at their pre-EZA basically, because Goku only had 20% defense, and the where is it? Super Saiyan Gogeta, they only had like, what was it, like 100%, 120. So yeah, I think it would be around the same, but Goku would obviously out damage Gogeta tenfold, just because he gets like all of his attack on turn 1, so he was popping like it was like insane attack stats for the time. I remember this guy helping me a lot in SBR as well. I like Gohan Kid. He was pretty cool. I can't remember if Trunks helped me out, but he was okay. And then I finally get Vegeta after all that time. Is crazy. And as you notice, I didn't get pull 8 into Vegito because this game hates me. I also remember where is it? Remember this too? They gave us 25 copies, and it's like you only need 24. Was it? Let me think. 10. It was 15 for SA. An additional 4 for hidden. So okay, so they gave us 20 copies, right? Yeah, it was 20 copies. It was really weird. that they gave us 20 when they could have just gave us 19. So I always just kept it in my box because I was just like, I'll just keep it for trophy reasons. Oh yeah, heroes happened. I was like, I'll summon I'll do the free to play units, but I'm not summoning on heroes too much. I think I did like a couple multis, like maybe 1 or 2. I got Great Sandman, who was easily far and away the best character that you could have at the time from heroes, because I remember everybody gassing up not only like his SSR because of the damage reduction, right? Is it the damage reduction? No, he doesn't get damage reduction until here, right? Oh no, that was post EZA. Either way, him doing counters and all that, I thought that was like such a cool mechanic. Like a lot of the counter characters needed like Vegetos. You either obviously needed to have the AGL Vegito or physical Vegito, or for the Int one specifically, you also had to transform. So it's like it was still cool, you know, like it's a cool character. But I didn't summon too much, as you could see. Then we got the this. I hated this talent celebration. Not only did I pull AGO Gogeta 4 times, but I also got like it was so bad. I got, well, AGO Gogeta was still good at the time, so I can't like be super mad about that. But AGO Gohan had the best leader skill of all time. So I was just really angry that I didn't pull AGO Gohan. I was like, whatever. This game sucks anyways, and I will never be playing this game again. And then I kept playing, so we could see here that I got more unawakened units. Because again, I'm a person who if the unit isn't good, I'm just not gonna awaken them. Cough cough. I used this guy like twice in SBR and he died each time. He sucks. I hate this guy. I thought that he was going to be good because of guard. I was wrong. I got the Halloween banner units, or not the banner units, the Halloween units. I didn't really care about his SA because he's not doing a lot of damage anyways. But he was pretty good for tech SBR. I hate this so much. Why did they make that card? I'm pretty sure this was around the next New Year's. Was it? I can't remember. Maybe, because there's a lot of like weird Dokkan Fest units. It might have been. Oh yeah, and I got Vegeta finally, because I didn't pull him on his initial release, and I also got Go Bros. Go Bros was so cool. I remember global exclusive, and he could be argued for #1, but he was like #1 on global. So I was like, yeah, global exclusive. Remember when they used to do that, guys? Yeah. God damn it! Why did I pull so much useless units on New Year's? I got the Cumberland. He was pretty good. Like putting him in, he obviously wasn't as good as the Super Saiyan one because the Super Saiyan one just stunned for SBR. But having the 20% attack and defense lowering was still pretty good. It just sucks that it was like on hit. So yeah, I got Super Saiyan 3 Goku and I was like, yeah, this is the best unit guard and damage reduction. Come on. It was so fun to run that Goku. It still is pretty fun. I got my login bonus Goten for I think I can't remember how many days you have to log in for that, but I thought that was cool. So I was like, oh, I'll just lock them up. More Ginyu Force units, more Bardock units. I probably should just do this so that way I don't get confused. We'll go back down. Oh yeah, next global exclusive STRUI. He was so cool, and I still remember when people were coping that he was not far and away better than the 5th year Bluesians, and I was just like, I got the Bluesians, and I was like, I don't see it, because one of the better teams at the time was also Pure Saiyans. It was always just the leaders kind of sucked compared to the actual other units on the team. But man, SRUI was such a goat for me because he would just dodge everything. And not only that, but like, I just remember so many people like hoping, like I was saying, like, oh, Bujins are better, but guess who's dying turn 1? Not this guy. It was really nice taking him into SBR. Oh yeah, I got STR Namek Goku on release, I'm pretty sure. He is really cool. I think I got Bardock from the New Year's again, which was also really nice too. Like, I'm a big Bardock fan, if you could tell from the profile picture. Then we got 5th year anniversary. I finally pulled Gohan, but it was so weird because I pulled Gogeta first, but it took me like 600, 700 stones. I think I actually recorded the video on it of doing it, and I just never uploaded because I was just like, I didn't really care about YouTube as much as I do now at the time. And then I pulled Tech Vegito 3 times, and I didn't pull Int Vegito. So as you could tell, I still didn't pull Int Vegito at all. Finally got Cell as well on the anniversary banner, which was pretty nice. I got a couple more of the Gogeta movie units. I got Perius finally. Broly, Chilai, and Lemo. I got 2, which I got during it was him in the Rose banner, which was really nice because I still like the idea of that, like just having 2 brand new LRs on the same banner. And I remember pulling him and being really excited. It was really nice. I used him for quite a while, and he did help me in SBR a lot, which I keep saying, but they did help a lot. I still remember this to this day. It was so funny. So for the worldwide download celebration, I actually got super shafted. I think I've spent like 600, 700 stones, which again is a lot for free to play. And I didn't pull STR Vegito. And then Tech Gohan banner was out for like 6 hours at the same time as STR Vegito. So I pulled Tech Gohan first multi, and I was like, oh, this is peak perfection. I wish I had STR Vegito. And I went back into Vegito's banner with my last stones, and I got him. Because I think I saved all of part 3 stones for Tech Gohan, and I got him first multi. I was like, I only need him 55%. He's the best unit in the game. Wow, why would I need him more? AGL Midoc over here made me very upset because I really did like the unit and the animations, and I think that he has one of the better OSTs too, and just really sad moment, you know. Summoned more on heroes. I got duped because this heroes kind of sucked as well. Yeah, this heroes kind of sucked. Like Super Saiyan 4 Gohan was pretty good. Was he one of the ones that didn't awaken at the start? If he was, what was his? I think he was like a unit that didn't awaken like directly at the start. Yeah. But both before and after EZA, he was actually pretty good. Before and after awakening, he was pretty good. My bad. I awakened Dark Mask King, but I never use him at all. I have the hidden potential in him, but I'm waiting for his EZA before I think about doing anything. I got Inscott Goku. I don't remember how. Might have been New Year's. I don't remember. Might have been free. It might have been free tickets actually. I don't know. It's Broly. I think I don't remember if I pulled them on the same day. I might have. I pulled both Pycon and Janemba on release, 55%. It was pretty cool. Finally got Piccolo after doing even more World Tournament stuff. Oh, I pulled... So, this was the coolest thing ever to me. Having the Tapion and Minosha have, like, discounted... I think they were the first LRs to have discounted multis. Like, yellow coin LRs. And I was like, damn. I can't pass up this offer because this is such a cool LR. And I used them for quite a while. Like a siblings bond team, I would just run Tech Go Bros with them. And they had like some of the best active skills. Well, they had the best active skill in the game. They had they were pretty good defensively too. The AGL Tapion with them would be like just so good. You know, like that was a really fun time. Then we get into the 6th-year anniversary. I still remember it. It was crazy. Oh yeah, for 5th year. Did I even talk about STR? I just want to check because where's the LR? STR. Yeah, here we go. The STR is a Monster Goku. I still remember that when he dropped and he got his EZA announced in game, I was just like, man, all these doubters, all these haters, all my friends, quote unquote, were telling me there is no way in hell they're ever doing an EZA for an LR. What are you, crazy? Do you know how much of a stat increase that would be? Do you know how much of a this increase that would be? You're too stupid, too naive. And then they EZA'd the free-to-play unit, and I was like, guys, it doesn't matter that this unit is mid. It really doesn't matter that they have killing blow and all that. Because you want to know why? Because it means they're going to EZA something else ahead. It means that they're opening the door for LR EZAs. So I was like, you just gotta wait. We just have to wait. And that was awesome. When like STR Broly and all those got the EZAs, I was like, finally, it's his time to shine. Because I didn't obviously pull STR Broly on his release. I think I got Texamasu and Rose through anniversary tickets. So it was really nice. I always say that those are like the best things that Dokkan can give, because they really are. Like it is pretty nice to be able to get free units that you never had before, because they might be good now, they might be good later, and you never know. At AGL MUI and Int Evolution Vegeta, I don't think shafted me too badly. I was actually more like, I knew that MUI cleared, and I still to this day listen to Evolution Vegeta OST because it's just too peak. It's just too peak, and it really is one of my favorite OSTs in the game, and has one of my favorite animations in the game, my favorite revival in the game. Like he's just so good, and the like the costume change mechanic as well. Even if it didn't give like stats or anything, it was still like a nice touch, I would say. He sucks. Yeah, nothing much to say about that. Got Super 17 from tickets, I think, or maybe it was from the Universe 7 banner, like that one. And I have to. They're already LR. I just have to reverse Dokkan Awaken them. I was just fixing their hit potential, I believe. Yeah, something like that. Fuck this guy. I pulled him like 4 or 5 or some amount of times before I pulled Namek Goku, and I was so pissed off because I remember that he was so awful. And then I pulled third form Frieza, and I was like, oh, he's pretty good. Maybe if I had the Frieza, that would like that was such a good time too. And then immediately after, we get like another good Frieza unit too, the final form Angel, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good, you know. Having that option was pretty nice. I was so sad I didn't actually pull Int Feature Gohan on his release. I had to wait till his return banner to pick him up. Coins. Oh yeah, I pulled AGL Gohan Kid, and I was like, man, this guy's like number 2 best unit in the game. Number 2, number 3, because his support is unmatched and helps me survive everything. His active skill was one of the easiest ones to get. Had not only it was like TP on Minosha too. It was just too good, and he stacked defense infinitely. Oh, he's too peak. I didn't really care about the Piccolo. I already had other good Piccolo units at the time. That I just never really got this guy awakened, and I didn't really care about them. I was just like, I'll just get it for whatever purposes. I'll wait until EZA. Tech Gogeta, I was kind of disappointed in, but at the same time, it was just like they weren't like terrible as people were saying. I do think that they were definitely better than STR Vegeta, but they had obviously stuff that was worse, with the being able to see super attacks for a smaller amount of time, like for the 5 turns instead of 10 turns, because half the time, haha, you know, like that it is what it was, and I can't really go back and change that. Man, I remember all this watching the Macy's Day Parade and pulling for these units, and I was like, oh, I got Tech God Trunks, let's go. And then I used him, and I was like, 100k defense, I'm dead. It was so bad, but I pulled Goku Zeno, and I rainbowed him, and I didn't pull a single Vegeta, and I was like, I'm not going any more into the banner. What I'm just gonna do is I'll just spend that ticket that they gave you. I think was it that the year that they did it? I can't remember. if that was the year that they give you the stone that you could use to um the stone that you could use to buy like a guaranteed heroes units for free, or not for free, but you know what I mean. You had to buy it in stones, and you'd get that stone as well. But either way, it was pretty nice just having both of the units when they were far and away like the best support options for the team, greatly stacking attack and defense, you know, giving good support. All that stuff was pretty cool, and their awakening only made them even better. Physical Kaioken Goku was pretty nice as well. I thought that was a really good update. Them having like EZAs really fast during the anniversaries was really surprising to me. These guys. Well, sorry. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Kid Buu was really nice. I liked them a lot. Just no teams that I could run them on, unfortunately. Super Saiyan 2 Goku was amazing. He was one of my favorite units in the game. And it's so surprising because they haven't really returned him a lot. Because I only have 3 dupes. So I just never was able to get them. I remember doing the first time that I ever did a support unit multi, because I really didn't really care about the 50% as much as other people did, and I finally got them after all that time. It was crazy. I remember STR Goku and Gohan. I did think that this Goku was better than physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku at the time. Especially because if you were able to go into Gohan, you know, it was pretty nice. And an AGL smell. I think it was pretty underrated. But because I say underrated, but it was just because a couple of loud Twitter voices always saying that this guy sucked when he wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as what people said. Before anniversary, I actually got Ginyu, and I was like, I need the support unit, and then I pulled the support unit not too much after. Then obviously Goku and Piccolo came out, and I was like, oh, whoa, they gave us discounts again. And then I got him, I think it was like in the third multi of the discounts. I was like, damn, this is amazing. Finally, after the 7th year anniversary, I pulled into Vegeta, and I actually rainbowed him on that banner. So I pulled him 5 times, but I was like, you know what? Can't be mad because I already know that he's going to easy A in part 2, and he's pretty good, but you know how it is. Sorry, I got cold. AGO Nappa, I didn't really care about enough to awaken. It took all that time, but I finally pulled Goten and Trunks. I really wanted them when their initial banner came out with the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta, the GT one, but I didn't get them. But as soon as I got Super Saiyan 4s, I was happy. I also got the Tech Gods, which is funny because these are probably my 2 favorite transformations of all time. Just the Tech Gods in the Broly movie, and then obviously the Super Saiyan 4s from the Omega fight. Well, I don't know, because full power I'd probably rank a little bit higher, but this is still pretty cool. The Gogeta as well. Actually, they're probably tied. I don't know. Loses a key after EZA is still insane to me. That even if it's just 1 key, still, and he would be at 24 key regardless. It was just pretty crazy at the time that his EZA was that weird. Yeah, I like this guy when I pulled him off of free tickets. Again, tickets clear. Birdku, so good. I love him so much. I still use him quite a lot, or I try to use him when I can. Cooler, I actually got it. It pissed my friends off. So I got Cooler 2 times and like 2 or 3 times in like 600 stones, and I got Piccolo like twice. And I just wanted Piccolo. I didn't really care too much about Cooler as much as other people did, because I didn't really have like an extreme preference. I was just more like a guy who like ran super class units because I like super class units. But I still farmed all of the EZAs for all the units too. That the banner, or not the banner, the event, we had to use all 5 of these guys. It was horrible. And then one of my previous friends was like, you should do 1 multi on Metal Cooler. You should do one rotation. I was like, sure, because I actually wanted Goku and Gohan. And I was like, whatever, I'll just do it. And then I got Goku and Gohan, and he was like, just finish out the banner, just finish out the rotation, because it was the first rotation. And I got cooler and I was like, I hate you, this guy's gonna age horribly, I hate you. But yeah, it is what it is. Pan is still to this day the worst Dokkan Fest I've ever used on release. I did not see the things that other people saw in her. I just was so disappointed, and she was one of the other Link 10 units that I did on release as well, and I hated her so much because she had so much issues and always have it where I would die. STR Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. If you don't know or haven't watched the channel for a while, I pulled Gamma 1 5 times. And I only pulled Gamma 1 once. Gamma 2 once. And every single time I would get like Zeno or like Goku Black Rift and I was summoning with friends, they were like, oh, dude, this is them. And then one asshole was just like, what if it's another Gamma 1? And then I just see the Gamma 1 and I'm like, God, no! Oh, I was hilarious, so I will admit, it was very hilarious. I pulled Hearts, and I was like, he's better than the Super Saiyan 4s, so that's nice. And then I pulled them 4 more times. I pulled the Super Saiyan 4s only twice each. And then I picked up her with the like guaranteed heroes unit, and I think that was it. I don't remember pulling anybody else, or I can't remember who else I might have gotten, but yeah, pulled Super Saiyan 4 Bardock finally, which he's mid, so it is what it is. Pulled both Piccolo and Gohan on release. I pulled 2 copies of him on release, and I was just like, I'll just wait to pick up the 3rd copy or my 2nd dupe later on, and I'll pick up 2 dupes of this bum even later on as well. But they were both pretty good on release. I do think Gohan got a little bit more hate than he should have, and I think Piccolo was by far number 1 in the game, and I think people didn't really realize that until later on, because he really did just clear everything, and it was very hard to try to top Piccolo, especially with his active skill nullification of all AoEs, all super attacks. Is crazy. Pathku, I got Hachan like twice. Maybe it was either once or twice. Then I pulled this guy like 3 times, and it was my first short ever where I was just like summoning on Kid Goku, be like, and then it was just like, if I summon on Kid Goku, or if I summon on Raditz, I'm done summoning. And my friend Will was just like, why? What are you? You're not gonna pull him. And then I had my editor play Raditz's theme, like just slowly growing in volume as time went on, and then bam, Raditz, and I was like, nah. It was hilarious, but I finally pulled Pathku. It was fun. I got him 55%, and then I got the Yamcha. Oh, honestly, he was all right. Yeah, but not until Easy A. He was pretty good. Bardock was probably my 2nd least favorite Dokkan Fest that I used at the time of release. So maybe 1. It's either tied with Pan at 1, or Bardock might be a little bit lower, because just like Bardock might have sucked, right? And but at least he like was able to see where super attacks were. The 50% damage reduction did not matter when your defense was like 150k around, you know, without support. To go from Bardock to then Physical God Goku number 1 in the game, so crazy. He was easily number 1 CR in the game. I loved him. Vegeta could be argued as number 1 banner unit in the game, but I feel like he fell off a little bit too fast because his defense is not too good on like the first hit. But it's the same thing that every unit suffers with nowadays, where it's just they need time to build up. Tech World Tournament Goku, I pulled 55%, and I really did not like him, but I loved SCR Krillin. He was really good. I was okay with Physical Tien. Like, I didn't really care too much. Piccolo Jr. was amazing though. I loved him. I had my editor make a thumbnail for this guy, and I never used it, which is pretty funny. But 8th year anniversary was like one of my worst shafts ever of all time. Did all the discounts or all the discounted multis and all the stone sales. I only pulled GT Duo twice, and I only pulled the GT Duo once. And then Haiku treated me a lot better with me being able to pull one dupe, and I didn't care too much about Gohan as much as I cared about Kaiku. Just because I knew again that AoEs were going to kill that unit later on, and I think Haiku is overall the better unit for sure. But having the Gohan as well was just like, I really did like him. Like taking him into units or to fights like Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 really did show like how that unit, the Z Gohan, can shine. Or not Z Gohan, it's no, it is Z Gohan. I was thinking of Kai, but it's Kai Goku. Then we obviously arrived to today. I got STR Mai before I was able to pull the new Super Saiyan Blues, of course. Who over time I feel like my thoughts on this unit has kind of gotten worse, and you might notice that I don't use her a lot in showcases, if ever at all, anymore, because it's just like if you don't have full additionals, which I do, if you don't get that second super off, she dies to super attacks from like some of these bigger bosses, and even still she can still die, and if you don't get the double super off, then you die to normals, so it's like womp womp. But she did pair up pretty well with the Super Saiyan Blues. Super Saiyan Blues, again, you guys, if you've watched the videos, you know that I did okay on them. You know, the Vegito, I'm so sad that the Vegito portion is very hard to get out, and you can't really see till the end portion of a fight. Zamasu, I'm fine at 55%. I'll probably pick up 2 more copies when he does come back, but that's not for another 10 months. So it's gonna be a long wait, but I'm fine where he is now. Obviously I pulled Gohan and Trunks very easily. Trunks was a lot easier to pull when I pulled him first, and I think I only went like 2 or 3 rotations into him. Future Gohan took a while, but then I pulled a second copy, and that was like always forgiven Dokkan. And then I obviously picked up I think I didn't pull Bulma. No, I did pull Bulma. I pulled Bulma once, and then I picked one up with coins, and I was like, I don't need any more on top of that. I'm fine with just the... Oh, no. I can't remember. I think I either pulled the dupe with coins, or I pulled the first copy with coins. And either way, I was fine just having it at 1 dupe. Bulma is really nice. This guy sucks. Who could have guessed? Free-to-play units suck now. Super Boo! No more waiting! So cool. I think he's a really cool unit. Obviously, you guys already saw that I picked up Yamcha with coins. I think he was a lot better than Bardock, which is crazy that I have to say something like that. And then obviously we get to now. Didn't pull Baby, but I pulled Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is good, because out of anybody I would have wanted to pull, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is definitely a unit. But it's definitely an underrated unit in my opinion, and I think that a lot of people don't understand how much that Oob and Super Saiyan 4 full power carry obviously this unit, and that this guy isn't like the worst unit in the game, you know. Like I think that after you get this is like easily the best. Getting a full heal, basically 77% HP, guard all attacks for 1 turn, 50% damage reduction, more defense after the first hit, more defense after doing a super attack. It's just like he's so goated. I think that not a lot of people seem to realize that, or as much as like I've seen more slander on him recently than I've seen like actual gassing up. And then we'll go ahead and talk about wallpapers real quick, and then we'll close out for today. So I switched over to the Christmas one since we're getting closer to Christmas. Still think it was pretty cool that we got like the wallpapers throughout all this stuff. I think that, you know, having like the Cell and all that, the Gohan was really nice too. Having the Christmas was nice. You know, Heroes, we got more Heroes ones. A lot of people didn't want this one, even though this was like the most voted one, but I really like this one. I think that having this like as a wallpaper was really nice at the time, and I feel like they should do more stuff like that, where they're like, you know what, here we can give you one of the wallpapers of stuff that we've done in the past, we can do a voting system, and then you get the wallpaper that you can put as your home screen rather than it being the loading screen. Like, I thought that was awesome. They should definitely do something like that again, because they did this again for the I can't remember what celebration that they did it for, but maybe it was this one, the 200 million download celebration. No, sorry. But I don't remember. Maybe it was a celebration for sure. But yeah, I don't remember them doing it past that point. But not like too much memorable moments. I thought this was pretty cool too. Just like the Goku's and Broly's crying in the background. This one was pretty nice as well. Because I used to always put it for my dual summons with my girlfriend, or I still do, but cooler backgrounds as well was really nice. Like it was really cool having that like poster art basically. Now we're basically at what we have right now. We have Breaker's anniversary in the game. It's crazy how that has been out for a year. I still remember playing the beta for that too. But that's about all the stuff that we have for Dokkan. Let me know how long you guys have been playing for. Let me know down in the comments how what's some of your more memorable moments for Dokkan. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video. So if you guys like the video, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to leave a like. If you disliked, then go ahead and dislike. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week though, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.